Hello, my name is Reagan Sink, and this is my analytical report project proposal for JTC 301 Corporate and Professional Communication. Today I will be going over my research question, my intended audience, why I chose this topic, and my plan to completing this project. So to start off, I wanted to include a fact that I learned during my research. According to Forbes magazine, by 2027, 5.85 billion people are expected to use social media globally. Currently, there are 4.9 billion social media users around the world. That is more than half of the entire population. And to be honest, I am part of that half. As a teenager who grew up alongside social media, I have been an active user since I joined Snapchat in the 6th grade. I then fell into the trap of TikTok during the 2020 pandemic when we had nothing better to do with our time than just scroll. And now I am one of the many that spends most of their free time aimlessly scrolling on social media. However, I am also one of the many that use social media to their benefit and are interested in how it truly works. That is why I'm a journalism student studying strategic communications and landing jobs wherever I can doing social media. It all started when I first did my school's yearbook social media page and ran the senior decisions page. Then I landed an internship turned summer job doing social media for a local photography company in my area, Montanus Photography. After that, when I came to CSU, I started working for Housing and Dining Services, doing sustainability content on their Instagram stories for CSU halls. And now I am the content director for the Student Sustainability Center, communications director for the Patchwork Project, and a digital media intern for CSU Athletics. I run all the social media pages for the SSE and TPP and work alongside a group of interns doing social media for CSU Athletics, which includes analytics, social media strategy, planning, and photography, which is primarily for cross-country, track and field, but I also work with other D1 sports such as football, basketball, volleyball, etc. Now, even though I am immersed in the world of social media currently, I have always been curious about the correlation between social media and public relations. Therefore, for JTC 301's analytical report assignment, I plan on researching the impacts that social media had and currently has on the field of public relations. My research question for this report would be, how has the rise of social media platforms changed the landscape for public relations? And for my intended audience, I plan on directing this towards other journalism and media communication students here at Colorado State University who are considering a career path in strategic communications, whether it be like written public relations, social media, or some other pathway. And I would like to explain why this research report topic will be both useful to me and fulfill the analytical report's learning objectives. So first, I'd like to start about why I'd like to focus my analytical report on this topic. I'm currently about halfway through my academic career here at CSU, and as I am getting more involved in extracurriculars, I'm also starting to become more aware that graduation is not too far away and that I will soon be entering the workforce. I hope to go into the field of strategic communications post-grad, whether that be written public relations or social media, and this research question would help me understand the field that I plan on entering to a level that would place me above other applicants when future employers are hiring. Secondly, this project would help me understand the role that PR professionals have in the field and how this role has changed over the years. Back in the early 1900s, public relations was very simple. It became more popular when the father of public relations, Ivy Lee, managed the reputation of John D. Rockefeller in a coal mining strike crisis. And that is all that public relations was for a long time, just managing crises and reputations. However, with the implementation of social media in our media world, crises were becoming more common and more severe, and things people did not want other people knowing were getting shared out publicly into the world. And so, therefore, crisis communication and managing these reputations became a much larger deal. Due to this, the job description of PR professionals drastically changed, and if I am to enter this role, I need to understand what it used to be like and how it changed. Now, to complete this project, I will be doing 3 main things. First, I will be analyzing multiple case studies, which I found through CSU Library, and kind of relate to my project. The first one I found was strategic social media use in public relations. Professionals perceive social media impact leadership behavior and work-life conflict. I also found social media and organizational visibility, a sample of Fortune 500 corporations, and parody social media accounts' influence and impact on organizations during crisis. Secondly, I will be conducting an anonymous survey among JMC strategic communication students. In this survey, I will be asking questions related to their thoughts on social media and public relations and the correlation of the two and their impacts on social media as a whole on our society. I will also ask professors to send out this survey to their students, which would include my current JTC 350 public relations professor. Finally, I will be conducting 2 expert interviews with JMC graduate director and public relations professor Katie Abrams and social media management professor Yunjai Lee. Combined, all this information will help me analyze the research question: how has the rise of social media platforms changed the landscape for public relations? Ultimately, this project will help me become the best possible applicant in strategic communication students by developing a deep understanding of the world of public relations and the significance social media has on that world. I am excited to explore this topic further, not only to advance my own career, but to contribute to a future where strategic, responsible communication plays a pivotal role in shaping public trust, which is your trust, and fostering meaningful connections with people just like you. Thank you so much for considering this proposal. I look forward to your feedback. And these are my sources. Thank you.